Tucker, how would you describe the start of the season so far?
Definitely a really positive start to the season. Some new faces coming in, making a difference in training, upping the standards of games. New coaches coming in, bit of a refresh. I feel like we got a bit towards the end, expectation to win. We were doing so well, and it didn't go our way. So it was a bit of a hard end to the season. So it's nice to get back into training, feel good, feel fit, have a strong side, have a strong coaching team, and just smash the season because it's going to be a really hard league this year.
You talk about that, and you say it's been positive, but it's also been a little bit frustrating with games sort of being called off. But at the weekend, went to AFC St Austell, longest away trip of the season. But do you think that was a well-deserved 3 points?
I think it was a needed 3 points, and when we went 1-0 down through an error from us, unfortunately, which is frustrating, to bounce back in a matter of minutes was the character we've shown this season. Everything is so much more positive, we're more resilient, we're able to problem solve on the pitch ourselves as a team, we're bringing each other up when we're down, we're giving kicks up bottoms when needed, and to lose such an integral player to our captain's team, our team, and what I would see as a close friend, it was hard. And then to play 15 minutes with 10 players after you've run uphill for the last 70 minutes was even more difficult. And if we'd have come away with a draw or a loss, it would have been a really disappointing day and weekend overall.
As you say, quite a good one, and shown the character that's shown in the team this year. I mean, even we showed that against Exeter, despite the loss, it was there. You've already mentioned it as well about the new faces in the squad. We've also got a couple more that are joined within this week. What impact do you think the newest two are going to have?
I think anyone who's come in has either stepped up or raised the level of the team, and if they haven't, then we've brought them to our level, whether they're young and they need a bit more guidance and experience. And our reserve team is so strong this season, and that's an integral part of making the first team what it is. But the two new players coming in, I suppose it's a little bit exciting, a little bit new, getting to know them getting to know us. But overall, the standards of games and training has massively improved in a positive way.
That's all good. And of course, this weekend we're going to be taking a break from league action, although it feels like we haven't really played the league. But we're heading into the cup competition. What are the actual goals for the team with this sort of like competition and with the other cups as well this year?
I think with the League Cup, you never know what's going to happen. We had a really good run last year, but I think this is a chance to, first round, go to Cardiff, go away, get to see what they're like before we play them in the league. And we gave them a good old game last time, and they're going to want blood. But it gives our players that haven't maybe got so many minutes a chance to have some minutes in rotation and show what they're made of, but also fresh faces to come in, new faces, and there'll be no pressure to win. It's more about learning about each other, and hopefully we'll come away with a win, and then when we play them in the league we know exactly how they play. But we've got changes.
And of course, you've mentioned there already about like what you're expecting from Cardiff. Is that exactly what you're looking for? Or do you think are they going to be the toughest opponent that we've faced so far this season, or going to face this year?
I think every game is going to have its difficulties. They're all going to be tough games this season. We just gone to St Austell and they gave us a run for our money. They were hard work. They've done it at every game they've played this season. We're going to have teams in our league that have stepped up that are stronger than half of the table, and we've got teams that have stepped down that are raising the intensity like Cardiff. Every game will be tough, and we've just got to raise our game, and hopefully we come out winners in the end.
And of course, you did mention as well about the injury to Lucy, to the captain's group, the team. What sort of impact has that had on the group this week? Has it affected training, or has it just been carry on as normal and obviously just given the support to Lucy?
What I like the most, I think, is it was a long delay in the game, and it was raw for a few people. Not long going through it myself, and seeing a friend, a captain, a teammate go down the way she did was, I'm not going to lie, it was hard to see, watch, hear, and then play a game again. But everyone stepped up, and I'm proud of every player on that pitch because they put it aside, they played, they got the win, and then we come home and we talk about the loss and how we're going to overcome it and how we're going to support her through what could be the most difficult footballing year of her life. But I suppose it happens as part of football, and we're going to just keep training, working hard, and it probably did have an effect in training. I would probably say the intensity was a little bit lower, but it gives players opportunities now to step up, and we'll see what they're made of.